Hello everyone and welcome back to another book review. Today I am going to be reviewing a photography collection called Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Spirit of Place by Steve Brimm. So this is what the book looks like. It does have that plastic cover the library puts on their books for protection, so it's probably easier if I just show you these internal pages, but I'm going to talk about what I liked about this book and some of my favorite photography from here so you can determine if this is a book that you want to purchase for your own purposes. This book was from, as mentioned, Steve Brimm, and he is a self-taught photographer. He talks about how he was drawn to this region. The Michigan Upper Peninsula is, I don't think my map goes up far enough for me to show you, but it is this peninsula that's located in the state of Michigan. It also borders Lake Superior, which is the largest of the Great Lakes, and Lake Superior lies between the United States and Canada. It is an absolutely beautiful place. I love visiting there. If you love hiking, if you love nature, you're going to love this region. So I was excited to get this photography collection. The photographer mentions in the introduction that he really wants to focus on evoking a feeling out of his viewers, and I think he does that really, really well. And I think in the photographs that I'm going to show you, I talk a lot about how I can feel the photograph. I say like, I can feel what it would be like to be in this scene, and that is what I believe the author was trying to, or the photographer was trying to capture in his photography, so I think he did a really good job that he can capture that feeling quite well in his work. So now that I've given a brief introduction, and that's just what this book is, just a brief introduction and then his photography with a little information at the bottom. So there isn't much else to talk about the text, but the photography is really what takes center stage. So I can start by showing you some of my favorites. First, we have this storm on Lake Superior. Lake Superior is going to feature quite prominently just because it's a large, so it borders a large portion of the Upper Peninsula, at least half of it, the upper half, and it is such a large Great Lake. The next is on page 21. We have these loons. Not all of his work is nature photography, but some of it is. This is that misty, in the mountains sort of look. The shiny glossy pages are creating a little bit of an annoying reflection, but I'm not sure what to do about that. We had the skyscape over some water. Next, page 36 and 37. Here's some more nature photography. We have the moose. I believe this is from Isle Royale, which is a national park in the United States that has moose and wolves. I think that's the two populations that are well known, and they complement each other on the island. I hope I'm correct in saying that. As we can see, I feel like I can feel these photographs, and that's what he does best. Here is some lightning over Lake Superior. Lake Superior, again, features quite a bit, but I feel like I can feel these scenes, or in this case, hear it, smell it even. This one is probably my favorite in the entire book. It's a sunset. I love sunsets over water. This I do not think is, oh, it is Lake Superior, but it's on Isle Royale. So this is my favorite one in the whole book on page 44. I would love to just have a print of that. And I would just love to go to Isle Royale. I have not been to Isle Royale. Here's another one. This isn't from Isle Royale, but this is over Lake Superior. So we have more dramatic sky, dramatic sunset. Next is on page 63. Well, these weren't on my list, but you can see the massive waves and the storm from Lake Superior. Here's something. Some little wolf eyes, gray wolf. I have only seen a wolf in nature once, and I was in a vehicle, so I felt quite safe, but they are big. They are quite big. I've also seen coyotes, and they're quite a bit bigger than coyotes, wolves are. So this would be something that if I saw in the wild, I would be a little freaked out about, to be honest, if I just saw a wolf looking at me, but in a photograph, it's just interesting and pretty. mostly because I know there's no danger from my part. Here is another scene. This is not Lake Superior, but another lake. Again, the sunset, the dramatic lighting. Then we have some winter ones. These are the ones that I can feel. And I feel like he does the best in capturing the feeling in these winter scenes. I have gone snowshoeing in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in winter, and it is absolutely beautiful to be out in the woods when everything is covered, especially when the sun pokes out and you have just trees and everything covered in this powdery layer of snow, but it is quiet and the sun is out. This one, I can feel that wind coming off the lake. I've been in situations like this. Also, the way the ice is frozen on the branches is super cool. I have seen this before as well, but it evokes a feeling quite well in this photography. And the final one I will show you, because I can't show you everything, I want you to experience this yourself. The fantastic contrast between white and blue in this one. Again, I can feel this. This makes me want winter to come, even though we're taking it one day at a time and it is only September. I feel like I can feel this, and it makes me excited for winter. So that's the photography collection, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Spirit of Place. I loved it. I loved this book, and I hope that you also enjoy it. I hope you took something away from it and you are able to purchase this book and read it yourself if that is something that is interesting to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.